Hello, yogis. We are going to begin our full body flexibility flow at the back of your mat in a seated position. Keep your legs crossed and let's find our straight spine for one breath. Take an inhale and exhale. Walk your hands forward and slightly over to the left side. Stay on your fingertips. Relax your head and neck. Look down. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Walk your hands back. Find your straight spine. Inhale. And on the exhale, place your right hand on your left knee and your left hand is back behind you on the mat. Twist, look back and take one breath. Go back to the center. Find your straight spine. And let's walk our hands forward and slightly over to the right side. Stay up on your fingertips, but relax your head. Look down and take 3 more breaths. Walk your hands back. Inhale, straight spine. And exhale. Your right hand goes back behind you. Your left hand is on the right knee. Twist, look back, and take a breath. Go back to the center. And let's find our position on hands and knees. We'll take a few cat-cow poses. So keep your hands under your shoulders and your hips over your knees. Inhale, drop your belly down, shine your chest forward, look up. And exhale, round your back and shoulders and look down. Let's take a few more with your own breath. Don't forget to breathe. On the inhale, take cow pose, and on the exhale, take cat pose. Let's take one more of each. Go back to a neutral position. Walk your hands slightly forward. Tuck your toes. We're going to enter down dog. So lift your knees off the mat. Shift your hips back and straighten your legs.
And for your first down dog, you can paddle it out, bending your knees one by one.
And take a few breaths. And find stillness for a breath. And on the come up on your toes, rise up with your spine, move forward, come to a plank pose, and dip your hips down, shine your chest forward, up dog. On the exhale, Shift your hips up and back. Down dog. We're going to take a few more rounds, just like this. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Raise your right leg up. Bend your leg. Open up your hip. And let's take forward circles. Warming up your hips. And reverse your circles. Look forward and step forward in between your hands. Stay up for a breath. And keep your left hand on the mat. Raise your right hand up. Look up. Dragonfly. One breath. And let's take big circles back with your right arm for 1, for 2, and for 3. Both hands on the mat. Drop your back knee down and untuck your toes. Rise up with your hands up and sink your hips lower. Low lunge. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. Bring your hands down on the mat and extend your front leg for half splits pose. And ground down through your left hand. Raise your right hand up. And this time, let's take the circles forward. 1, 2, and 3. Both hands on the mat. Go lower and let's stay for a few more breaths. Rebend your front knee and go forward. Keep your left hand on the mat. Bring your back leg up and try to grab your foot with your right hand. Bring it closer. Feel the extension on your front left thigh. Let's stay for 3 breaths. And kick back, open up through your chest. Maybe look back. Stay for 1 more breath. And release leg and hand back down on the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up, and step back to down dog. Stay for 1 breath, and we're going to repeat the same sequence on the other side. So inhale, bring your left leg up, bend your knee, open up your hip, and let's take the circles forward and backwards. Look forward, step your foot forward in between your hands. Stay here for a breath. Right hand is on the mat. Raise your left hand up for dragonfly. Look up. One breath. And let's take these big circles. We're going to move back first. For 1, for 2, and for 3. Bring your hand down on the mat. Release your back knee down, untuck your toes, and rise up with your arms up. Sink your hips down. Low lunge for 3 breaths. Both hands down on the mat. Extend your front leg. Half splits. And again, keep your right hand on the mat. Raise your left hand up. And we're going to repeat the circles, but now move them forward. One more. Both hands on the mat. Half splits for 3 more breaths. Go as low as you can. Rebend your front leg. Go forward. And again, keep your right hand on the mat. Kick your back leg up and try to grab it with your left hand. Gently push and bring your foot closer to your body. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. Feel the extension on the front thigh of your right leg. And kick back. Open up through your chest and maybe look back. Release your leg and arm down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee up. Make some space to step back to down dog. Stay for 1 breath. And release your knees down on the mat. Try to keep your knees at a 90-degree angle and start walking your hands forward. We come into a puppy pose. Try to bring your chest down on the mat. Release your neck, release your head, look down. Find your comfort in this pose and we'll stay here for 3 breaths. Nice. And slowly find your way down, laying flat on your belly. Keep your hands closer to your chest and bend your left knee. Keep it at a 90-degree angle. Slightly rise up on your left hand and needle your right arm through your left elbow. Bring your head down on the mat and open up with your left arm all the way back. Stay here for 3 breaths. And you have the option here to bend your right leg and try to grab it with your left hand. And to try to straighten your left leg and as well grab it with your right hand. Pretzel twist. 3 more breaths. Slowly release your legs and release your arms. And let's go back to the center of your mat and repeat the sequence on the other side. So this time, bend your right knee and keep it at a 90-degree angle. Slightly rise up on your right hand and needle your left arm through your right elbow. Bring your head down on the mat and open up with your right arm. Twist. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. And again, option to bend your left knee and grab your left foot with your right hand. And try to straighten your right leg and grab it with your left hand. Pretzel twist. 3 more breaths. Carefully release your legs and release your arms. Go back to the center of your mat. And we're going to finish our practice laying flat on your belly, and you can stack your hands one on top of another and place your forehead on your hands. Take a breath.